We're trying to get up in the senator's building. Senator Roxanne Prasad of New York State. I'm going to ask her a couple of questions concerning the exemption. And I just want to see what's going on here now. Is there an entrance here? Is the entrance? Ooh. Where's the piece? Where's the piece? Signing or something?
Where is it?
We're going to see the sign.
Stand up. Ready?
This door?
Yeah.
You have the district office, the address for us? How can I help you? It's
Speak to the
12:20.
senator or somebody.
She's not in your office?
Yes.
Okay.
Between
Someone
I have
Avenue
some issues I would
and
like to
Flatlands Avenue.
have some questions about.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you want to refer me to somebody.
That's okay. Just fill this out, please. Thank you.
Sorry.
Sit if you, yes.
So when we put it, it would be a meeting.
Fill this out.
How are you today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Pretty good. It's cold outside, so I should be happy that I'm in here.
That's good,
This
that's
is
good.
Miss Miller.
Hi, how you doing?
Ready?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Icing on the cake. Have a seat. Okay. So, how can I help you?
I had some issues. Well, the church is having some issues with people within the state. As we at church have a separation, a strict separation of state, conscientious objectives. So we understand the implicit language of the Constitution of the United States and the state. And there was a public law that I mentioned here, 97-280, that I walk around with, and I educate people about it because a lot of people don't know about it because there's more of a more heightened secularism, a secularist atmosphere. So I guess that's the reason why. But there seems to be a conflict with church members and people who are employees and retailers and corporations within the state. Either it's they have a ignorance of the constitutions and this law, which speaks on the rights of the church and its members. So I wanted to know if the senator's office can direct me to someone, if this is the appropriate place to raise the issue, or someone else to.
So, what is your objection in terms of the assistance you figure we'd be able to give you?
Because we have an exemption from participation within the state.
From participating in what?
In the state. That's why there's a separation of church and state.
Okay, so you have an exemption from participating, but you have to abide by the laws that we all do, right?
No, we abide by the laws that was given to us and our forefathers that's found in the Bible.
Okay, so you say an exemption.
We have a conscientious objection, or we have an exemption because of our conscientious objection to participation in the world. This is found in the Torah. There's laws.
So Public Law 97820. Is this federal or state law?
That's a federal law. That's bipartisan joint resolution.
So how can the senator's office help you?
Because I understand that maybe the senators, New York senator, play a role in having this bill passed.
What bill in particular?
This one.
No, but I thought you said it's a federal law. So
well, it was a bill that was passed and signed into law.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's already law.
Yeah.
Right. So how?
So now, I understand it's applicable within the state. Within the state. Yeah. Within the zip codes. And I would like to know how can we go about having our exemptions respected by.
Oh, okay. So
because the people are not respected, it's like a violation of our rights.
So let me get it clear. This Public Law 97.97-280 that you refer to,
yes,
it's a federal law you said that has been passed.
Yeah.
Have you?
Would you like to see it?
No.
Okay.
I'm asking you. That's why I get a background in terms of, have you reached out to Congressman Jeffrey's office because he's?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what happened?
They said he only meets with people like in the warm season, in the summer and the springtime, and I won't be able to like get in contact with him about it. But I did walk into the office. I filled out a form like this, and I wrote what the brief issues were, and I haven't gotten any feedback yet.
So you pretty much want to know, because I want to make sure I'm helping you here. You're trying to see if there are state laws that recognize this exemption.
Well, my understanding is the constitutions recognize the exemption. The exemption, this is the language where Jefferson talks about the wall of separation between church and state.
Right,
The separation in between church and state. But we understand it to be a rigid, like a severe,
Separation.
strict separation. So, with the strictness, there's certain immunities and exemptions that we're entitled to because of the separation. What would apply to a person who is a member of the state would not apply to a person who is a member of the state. We have laws like not murdering, killing, stealing, things like that, as the church as well. So we are not allowed to engage in commercial activity as buying and selling.
Based on your laws.
Yes, because the Bible speaks of it as in order to engage in that activity, you need to receive something
called. You don't have an address?
No, we're separate from state. We don't have an address within the state because we're separate from state.
Okay, you have a phone number though, right? Okay.
Yeah.
driver's license or no?
Yeah, church history. But we travel based on the authority of the scriptures.
I
Because
understand.
the Great Commission is where Jesus sent out all his disciples to go through all
Totally
nations.
get
So
it.
that's our authority to travel.
Okay.
And we only travel just for the purpose of going somewhere and preaching. We don't engage in like secularism.
Our commonwealth of Israel. But
That's it.
Is he on the line? Yes. Yeah, it's okay, I'll take it. Let me take the call. Yes, okay.
And where is the church located?
It's everywhere. It's
Okay.
the church is the body of Christ, which
Right,
is
it's not really a building.
all believers, wherever they are on the planet, no matter what race or nationality. That so
So you don't have like a meeting place?
Yes, I did send the email, but what I found...
We're not an organization like that. We are just
person
scattered among all people. And some of us have meeting places, some of us don't. But collectively, we're known as the church, which includes to be members of all religions.
The only reason I
It's-
asked for an
it's the
address
faith
is
of Jesus
because
Christ.
this is Senate District 19, and I have to run the address through the database to see if you're in our district. Because
No,
it might
we're
not
not
be.
in the district. We're not.
Okay.
We adhere to a strict separation as us being ambassadors of Christ, as it is written, we're ambassadors of Christ, but we are within our own kingdom and territory at the same time, according to the scriptures.
Copy of this. I'll be right back.
All right.
Right, so I found the number, so I will follow up with that person and I'll let you know. Okay, I appreciate it, thank you. Hello, Ms. Miles.
I have some documentation that I'll put out in a public notice based on what I'm saying here, and I'll give it to
Is it be okay if I make copies of these?
you can keep a copy because this is for me to pass out to whoever is part of our ministry.
Oh,
This is,
okay.
so what it's basically explaining point by point.
Okay.
It's actually a claim of right, and we understand that to be. Yeah, it says here too.
So would I make a copy of this?
No, you can keep it.
Oh,
'Cause it's part of our ministry.
Okay.
We want to educate people
Right.
about this law that they're not observing, and it violates the rights of church members. So, because we are actually being forced to sin, engage in what we call sin, because we are trying to live a life explicitly of charity. Not working for money.
This is
Not
all?
saying money is evil,
I know,
but
I know.
just we sell what we have, but we don't work for money.
I totally
So,
Okay, so this is the water management.
yes.
So what I'm going to do is take all this information. Then the legislative arm is not here in the district of Albany.
Okay.
So I'm going to speak with my colleague there to get further information on how to proceed. So that's where they need to, put forward legislation and stuff like that.
I have like a whole YouTube channel that's
Okay.
dedicated to like the work of the ministry also. So this is it's a way I like to publish things. I guess that's one effective way of publishing something and let it be known to the world. So it's sort of like it seems to be like we're battling like common ignorance of the laws and certain principles that the laws are based on. That's so we're trying to educate people, not really like battle in a sense, but we're trying to battle in the sense of educating people. So that's why I walk around with these, and I just talk. I pass them to almost any and everyone, especially law enforcement and merchants and vendors. So it's just really highlighting charity. The central focus is love, what we call charity, and we just honestly accept the fact that the earth is for us to share instead of dividing up and then selling portions, because it's an inheritance that we have. But not everyone is claiming that inheritance. But we understand that we as the church, we've inherited the earth from its creator, which is also our creator, and we consider our father. So we are not supposed to pay for anything that's part of our inheritance or made from our inheritance unless we actually consent to that. So, but we haven't consented, so we maintain a strict separation of the secular mindset towards the resources as opposed to the spiritual mindset towards the earth's resources.
I have a question though, because since you didn't produce an address, how did you choose this office? Because like, there's, you know, you could be in Tennessee Issue 20.
Because in the area where I'm mainly I'm staying at the time being, it's 11234 zip code. 11234. That's around Marine Park. Flatbush, Marine
So
Park,
that's where
Mill
you're
Basin.
staying for right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you want to provide that address, since that's where you're staying for right now?
Well, it's not my address. It's this address someone else is using, and I just use the space there.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Just for the purposes of, you know, knowing that the constituent that came in is actually from the
So
district.
I'm not a constituent.
Well,
I'm a member of the church. I'm a.
right. Okay.
We elect. We don't have like this. We're a theocracy. We're not a democracy. Yeah, so we don't believe that sovereignty is with everybody. We believe sovereignty is with God and Christ,
Got it.
and we live under His grace.
I totally understand. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna have a conversation with my colleague in Albany and
Thank you.
let her be aware of this and, you know, see what she has to say.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
to the
hearing me
office.
out. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Absolutely. All right, you too, sir. Follow me. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, have a good
great
day.
day.
You too.